Hello, good to see you all. We'll continue today with the language lesson, and then today's topic is simple future tense. Okay, children, I know you are very busy these days because you are writing the unit test from today onwards, yet you need to give some time for your studies as well, okay, regular studies. So, today we'll be doing unit 23, simple future tense. Okay, so whenever we want to talk something about the future, so we use future tense. The words like shall, will, and going to. Okay, so these are the three, these words shall, will, and going to phrase we use for to express the future tense, okay, future time. From after now, now is the present, and after now, whatever, okay, after 5 minutes, or after 1 month, or after 1 week, or next week, or after 10 years, whatever is future, isn't it? We are going to talk about the future. So, while talking about the future, we use this shall, will, and going to. Remember that. Okay. So, when we use will, shall, will, and going to, we will learn it later in this section. Okay. Now, see. For example, I said these words we will use. No, see in the example, I shall finish my homework in the evening. So, it's my plan to finish my homework is in the evening. So, I shall finish. Okay, so I'm talking about completing my homework when in the evening. It's future time. So, I use the word shall to express the action that I'm going to complete in the future. Okay, shall finish. So, remember that when I use the future time with the modal shall, with this verb shall, I will be using the verb one, finish. Just remember, okay, verb one, simple present. We have to use with either shall or will or going to. Okay, so I have been always telling you about with regard to tense, verb one, verb two, verb three, verb four. What are these? So please keep in mind when we do these lessons. All right. So, see, I shall finish my homework in the evening. Okay, so this is my future plan. All right. Now, whether I can use will or not in this, we'll see later. Okay. So, because usually we use instead of shall, will, isn't it? I will finish my homework in the evening, or I will go to market afterwards, after finish my unit test, or after I finish my house chore, I will be doing other things. Okay, so we will be using that. Okay, more often. So please see, will we will be using. No? So please see that whether we can use will or shall, we have to use mandatory. We'll see to it. Okay. Now, Rahul will play cricket with his friends on Sunday. So, Rahul is going to play cricket with his friends when? On Sunday. That means it's going to be Monday. So, Tuesday, whether it's a long time day. So, Rahul will play cricket with his friends on Sunday. So, will play. See, use the word will. Rahul will play. Okay, so will with will, verb one, present tense, play. I did not use played. I did not use playing, or I did not use plays. So always verb one, present tense. Okay, will play. All right. So cricket with his friends on Sunday. So I'm expressing in the sentences. I'm expressing the future actions. Okay. Now we will see here, they are going to get some coffee. They are going to get some coffee. Now it's around 9:30, 10, so we usually have a cup of tea or coffee. So they are going to get some coffee. Now you can see that they, subject, isn't it? Plural subject. So are with plural subject, or plural verb. And going to. Now here I use to express the future time going to. Okay, so remember that with going to I have used are. So they are going to get some coffee. Okay, so this is, they are going to do it later on afterwards. Okay, so the plan is already decided. See now, I shall finish, Rahul will play, they are going to get some coffee. Now what do you see here? I have used the shall, will, okay, and going to here. So with shall, I can use for I, and I can use this one for we. Okay, I shall finish my homework in the evening, or we shall finish my homework in the evening, with the first person singular or plural. All right, shall, and this is more formal, official we can say. Okay, more formal. So even if I don't use shall, okay, it's okay to use will. Okay, so it's not wrong in using shall. Okay, using shall or will with these two. Okay, so both will go, both will also will go, shall also will be used. Okay, so okay, both used. There's no wrong if you use only or only will. No, correct. Shall is more formal and a little old, it's a kind of it has to be with that kind of rule was there, but now it's more open to will. Okay, so I will finish my homework in the evening, or we will finish our homeworks in the evening. So like this you can use. Okay, so do not worry about will or shall, which one to use for I and we. Okay, so don't worry about that, because this is more of use. Okay, so in whatever way or will going to, they are going to express the future time. Okay, so make sure that you worried about shall or will. Okay, so both will be correct only. Okay, so I am we. Now here with name. See, with name Rahul. Rahul is a name here, no? Rahul will play. Okay, but with the names, I need to use will. Okay, always with name or whatever names will come, name or names will come, I have to use will. Okay, so remember that. And in this, they are going to get some coffee. I use this phrase, see, going to, I use this, okay? So this also indicates future tense, isn't it? So they are going to get some coffee. Okay, so this is planned. They have decided, see, they are going to get, it's already planned. It's certain, okay? So they are going to get coffee. So with they, plural verb are and going to form. Okay, so don't forget the form will be subject, okay, subject, and that future form and that simple present. Okay, so remember this. So look at the structure. So since we have seen these sentences, now we will see the structure. Okay, structure, how this sentence is being formed. Subject, will and verb. Subject, I, will, verb. See, okay, I use the shall here, isn't it? And verb. Okay, finish. Okay, so you can see I shall finish. Subject, will, and then verb to express my future plan or future action. Okay, so see this subject, will, and verb. Okay, the second structure, see, I have used here going to, when we use going to form the same structure but with subject. But here when we use this going to, we need to add, okay, when we need to add helping verb, okay, helping a verb of be form. So here you can see am, is, or are. So am and is for, of course, am I use for I, and is for singular subject according to the subject, whatever subject I have, and then are. Okay, so for the plural subject and going to. See, Here, I can say like this, see, I am going to finish my homework in the evening instead of shall. I am going to finish my homework in the evening. See, Rahul will play cricket with his friends on Sunday. We can say, Rahul is going to play cricket with his friends on Sunday. Okay, so whenever I use this form, going to, I need to have be form of the verb, helping verb, is, am, is, are. Okay, it depends on subject. Okay, if it is singular, is, if it is plural, are. Remember, okay? So singular is what? Singular will be he, she, it, isn't it? Okay? And we can consider you as plural, okay? You is plural is you, okay? They, we, okay, we is already here. So please remember that this he, she, and it is considered as singular. So he is going to play cricket with his friends on Sunday. I am going to play cricket with my friends on Sunday. We are going to play cricket with our friends on Sunday. So see, okay, so what I use as helping verb is, are, okay, or am, with going to depends on the subject, singular subject or plural subject. Okay, for the simple future tense. All right, which we are already intended to do. See, we are already planned to do. Okay, so this is more of a plan of certain. Okay, so we are going to do it. All right, now. Let's see this form in positive, negative, and question sentences. Okay, so we'll see one at least. Okay, so see, in the positive sentence, you will pass the test. Now we are doing the test now. So you will pass the test. So see, subject, you as subject, will pass as future tense, expressing future tense. Okay, I've used past with will, simple present, okay, with will, always, and then the test. You will pass the test is a positive sentence, all right, you'll pass the test. Now, negative sentence, you will not pass the test. You will not pass the test is a negative. What made my sentence negative? The use of not. Okay, so see, where did I use my not the negative word here? You subject will pass in between not and use. Will not pass the test. Okay, and in the question form, will you pass the test? Will you pass the test? See, will is the place of the verb is changed here. See, will. Okay, subject, and then pass the test. Okay, so you have seen the use of shall, will, and going to in positive, negative, and question forms. All right. So remember, children. So this shall, okay, usually we use for I and we, okay, but don't worry, if you have used will, it is not wrong, okay. Shall is more formal, okay, but more in use, okay, and correct in use is will. Okay, so both will go for I and will, okay, and the rest of the subjects like I, we, okay, so shall, and then see, he, she, it, they, we will be using what? Will, and along with the names. And then, of course, when we use going to, we have to use the be form of the verb as a helping verb in the form of is, am, is, and are. Okay, so it depends on the subject whether I use is or are. Okay, so singular and plural subjects. And as we have seen in these three pattern of sentences, positive, negative, and questions. So you will pass the test. You will not pass the test. Will you pass the test? And see, where we have used reverse the words, okay, for the positive sentence, negative sentence, and question. Okay, so it's simple. You will pass the test. So will pass. In the negative, you will not pass, not in between here, and that will you pass the test is the will be the beginning of the sentence. Will you and the subject, and then pass the test. Okay, children, that's all for the day. I wish you a very happy unit test week. Do well, all right, and see you in the next class. Bye. Take care.